first installment of my guitar collection video, I explained that even though I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to own all of these guitars, as my priorities change and I'm getting older, I'm selling a couple of them that I'm not really using that much. And in the end of that episode, I teased this pink beast. So let's start this episode with this one. This is a Mulecaster built by Mule in Saginaw, Michigan. They are a boutique guitar builder and they are a really small operation. There's like 2, 3 or 4 builders, I think. And it obviously means that this is a very exclusive boutique guitar. There's, I think, a 1-year wait list to get a Mule. Now, primarily they are building resonator guitars, but they have these Telecasters in their range as well, and usually they do Tele shapes. I had one of those and it's a great guitar, but I ended up with this one. You can hear the story on my other channel, Blues with Music. I have 2 videos about these mules. So what you need to know about these guitars is that it's not, the body is not made of wood. It's made of steel and it's a hollow body. There's a center block which is sort of like an X-through construction, and they sound incredibly good. I think the metal body really, or steel body, really contributes to the unique sound. These mini humbuckers are low output and they aren't really dark, and the metal body helps bring out the treble or the highs in the sound. So I definitely prefer this over my Gibsons. Both my ES335 and my Les Paul is way darker, and this is why I call these guitars the Gibson killer, or the Gibson killer, because since I have this, I barely play my Gibsons, and I'm thinking about selling those because this just sounds so much better for the tones I'm looking for. So personally, to me, these guitars sound way better than any Gibson, and they are way more unique as well. There's less than 200 of these guitars, and as I said, most of them are Teles, so there's only like a couple of Strats, I think. If it wasn't for Richie Blackmore, I would be a Tele player. It might come as a surprise, but I don't like the sound of the strats. Or at least I don't like to plug in a Strat to anything else than a Blackmore rig. I obviously love all those rainbow and deep purple tones, and those are my favorite guitar sounds in the world. But aside from that realm, I'm really a Tele player, so I would never plug in a Strat to a Tube Screamer and like a Fender amp or anything. That's just not my cup of tea. The Tele bridge pickup is way closer to the fatness, to the power I'm looking for in an instrument playing something other than Blackmore. And obviously the Tele is a versatile guitar, so it's not only for country, it works for many things, but I do primarily like to play country on a Tele because I'm a huge Brand Mason and Jim Campilongo fan, so those are the sort of, and Jerry Reed as well, so those are the sort of honky-tonky, roadhousey things that I like to play. And this Tele is amazing for that because there's some special going on under the hood. It is basically just an American professional Tele, but as you can see, these telltale signs, there's something funky going on. So this contraption here in the back of the guitar is a B and G bender, which people invented to sound more like a pedal steel guitar. It's kind of hard to demonstrate sitting down, but the mechanics is basically if you push down on the guitar neck, the strap will activate the lever and it will pull up the B string. And if you push the neck forward, then the other lever will activate the G string and it will be raised a whole tone. So for example, the lick that usually is done with this G lever is... You can do the same with the B an octave higher. And you can use them separately and getting those old school country sound. Or you can use the two things together, bending into chords. For example, there's one I like to use. And it creates a nice movement. Or you can do this. And there are many possibilities. I don't want to improvise a lesson here with B and G benders. I probably make a lesson about this for the Blues Village channel in the future. I just wanted to show you now that it really is capable of delivering some pedal steelish licks, and it is a very nice flavoring or color to add your country player, and it really opens up new possibilities on a Tele, and I like it for this reason as well. As I said, this is a great guitar by itself, but having these B and G benders in it just really kicks it up in the stratosphere, because it enables me to do things I wouldn't necessarily think about doing on a guitar. So from a creative perspective, it's very invigorating too. So one of my favorite guitars. The special connection with this guitar is because this was my country gigging workhorse or guitar. So when I was living in Houston and I was living the life of the country musician playing honky-tonks and roadhouses all around the Houston area, this was the guitar I played with. So I had fond memories of that colorful chapter, and this guitar will remain in my collection for a long time, mainly because I'm using it a lot. You don't really see it on this channel, but I do play a lot of country for myself, and there's gonna be more country on the Blues Village channel in the future. So if you're interested, check out Blues Village music on YouTube. I will link it somewhere into this video.